Hello, everyone. This is Rose. Today's topic from the Book of Life is party all the time. What to do when your business partners wants to party all the time with the clients. Let's take a look at this short story from the Book of Life. Euphoria Enterprise is an event planning company owned by Bella Cooper, Charity Jones, and Benjamin Black. The owners are all in their late 30s. They're all single without kids. They met 15 years ago in community college. The college instructor, Mr. Brown, divided his business management class into groups to work on a business project. Bella, Charity, and Benjamin were grouped together. Each individual group was asked to create a business from start to finish. They were allowed to make up any business of their choice. The purpose of the project was to determine how well they processed the material and the lecture given to them throughout the semester. The business project was their final test for the class. Bella, Charity, and Benjamin, they came together, they put their minds together and worked so well together. They actually created this business like it was real. They set this business up not just for a grade on the paper, but they were so business minded. When they finished, they could have physically started their business at that given point. They were so proud of themselves. And it showed how well they did because they received an A+ on their business project. They were happy and pleased. They were so elated, so excited about what they had accomplished that they got the material, they understood it, and they executed it. They were so happy that they worked together well that the three of them vowed to come together once again to make this project a reality. They vowed after they finished school, they will hold off and wait until they finish school. Then they will come together and make this project a reality. And they did. Euphoria Enterprise was established and has been up and running for 10 years. Their business is very lucrative. They are making money. They are doing an outstanding job. Bella is the more level-headed, no-nonsense person of the three. She feels her partner should be more business-minded first before partying with the clients. Bella understands. She's not no L7. She's not a square. She understands socializing with clients is good for the business. So she's good with that. She just feel like that partying thing should be separated from the office. And the reason why she feels that is because her clients do not do that. She's trying to instill in them how to be professional. She doesn't feel that discussing with the clients about a party you attended at their home over the weekend is appropriate. Especially when not any of that is business related. I mean, it's one thing to discuss a party, that event party that the company set up for the client, that's different. But she's talking about that partying. You know what I'm talking about. That partying that they do with the client on their own time. She don't think that's appropriate to discuss that during a business meeting. I agree with her. Although 70% of Euphoria clients are celebrities, Bella feels all clients should be treated equal. But on the other hand, her partners do not agree with her. They don't. For instance, Charity and Benjamin, they allow the celebrity clients to drink hard liquor while doing drugs during the meeting. What the F? What are they thinking? Bella feels once the contract is signed, it's okay to celebrate with a glass of champagne. So that goes to show you she good with that. She understands socializing with the client is good for business. And she understands that once they sign a contract, socializing with a glass of champagne or a glass of wine is okay. But don't allow them to sit there and drink hard liquor and do drugs. Bella don't think drugs should ever be allowed in the office, and I agree with her. As she stated to her partners, this just isn't good business sense. It just isn't for you to sit up and allow the clients to do drugs and drink hard alcohol during business hours in the office with the employees around. Now, one perfect example of this is one of their celebrity clients walks into the office smoking marijuana with his assistant carrying a fifth of Hennessy. The receptionist escorts the client to the conference room after informing Bella, Charity, and Benjamin of the client's arrival. Bella, being the business-minded person she is, she walks into the conference room with her laptop. She greets the client before sitting down. On the other hand, Charity and Benjamin, they come into the conference room carrying glasses for the Hennessy this client is known for bringing to each of their business meetings. This particular client, he may give many parties for his family and friends and use the company. He does this. He gives many parties for friends and family, as well as use the company to set up sceneries for his music videos. So Bella understands the need to socialize and build a relationship with this client. She understands that. But she thinks how you set the tone in the beginning is how it has to continue. And it's to also set the tone of respect you're going to get from this client. She feels your work should speak for yourself, for the company, and that the partners should remain professional at all times. I agree with you, Bella. You go, girl. So anyway, this particular client who comes in smoking his marijuana and ready to party and get it popping with his Hennessy, this client, he's interested in having a 40th birthday party for his homeboy / bodyguard. See, there you go. He's always having parties for his friends and family. So he's just a man who got a lot of money that just love to party all the time. Because see, why else would he always paying for his friends and family to party? So He's wants to set up this 40th birthday party for his homeboy slash bodyguard. According to the bodyguard who is present in the meeting, he would like for it to be a black tie dinner event from 7 to 11 p.m. for his family to attend. Okay, got a little class there. Now the bodyguard continued with the details, and he states, after 11 p.m., he would like for the scenery to change to a thug life backyard party. Okay, go ahead on. We see you know how to separate the two. Family ain't gonna come to a thug life unless they want to, but he's gonna give them some class, some elegance, black tie dinner. Now it's time afterwards for him to get his thing going with his homeboys and his friends, which is cool. So he's gonna do a thug life backyard party. He would like for it to be a domino tables. I love to play me some dominoes, a spade table and spades. And he would also like an area for shooting dice. I don't get down like that. And he would like a DJ with a dance floor. Holla. Bella knew this would be a huge bill. She knew it would be. Because she knew that they would need to rent a large, secluded mansion with a large backyard. They would need a chef to prepare an elegant dinner as well as finger foods for the backyard party. Bella noted, she's a smart lady, she noted the insurance coverage for the event would have to be large enough to cover the possibilities of damages. Her main focus was on the backyard party. I can't blame her, because she knew that that's probably where the damages was going to be at. Bella took notes of the details provided by the client for the event. She takes her notes. She kind of repeated back to them. Make sure she had all the details down. It was exactly what they request of her. Then she proceeded to let them know that she will have a written contract outlining the cost of the event within 3 days. As Bella stood to excuse herself from the meeting, before walking out the conference room, she listened to Charity and Benjamin and how they began to discuss with the client the party they attended at the client's home over the weekend. Bella shakes her head, but didn't say a word. She wasn't pleased with that. So Bella decided, I'm not going to stay here for this. I'm not going to listen to this. She shakes the client's hand and thanks him for his business as she walks out the conference room. So as Bella tries to walk out the conference room after shaking the client's hand, he grabs her hand again and begins to massage it gently while stating that he expects to see her at the after party. See, he knows that that's not Bella's thing. She don't attend his parties, the events that she plans for him. She do not attend them with the intentions of partying. So that's why he grabs her hand, because he know those other two gonna be there. And he massaged it gently while stating, I expect to see you at the after party. Bella, being the queen she is, the lady she is, the professional she is, she smiles at him, pulls her hand from his grip before exiting the conference room. Bella immediately starts to work on the client's event. You go, Miss Professional. She assigns different tasks to their employees to find vendors. She asks for her employees to make sure that they find a secluded mansion and to look in different locations. She wanted to have something to compare one mansion against the other, against the location. She wanted to make sure it was secluded because she knew that after party was going to be on fire and that she needed to make sure that there was no neighbors around to complain. She asked her employees to make sure that the vendors, that based on the supplies needed, that they get the proper vendors, and to make sure that it includes a breakdown of the costs for their findings. Charity and Benjamin, let me tell you what they did. While Bella is working hard in her office, they spend an additional hour with the client drinking and laughing about the party they attended at the client's home over the weekend. Bella, she continues to work. It doesn't matter to her if Charity and Benjamin is in there laughing it up with the client about a party. She continues to work. She sets up a Zoom meeting with her partners and the clients 3 days later. She gave a short PowerPoint presentation outlining the details of the event with its costs. The client was pleased, as usual. He was pleased with the location. He was pleased with the look of the mansion, as well as all the details and the plans that she had provided. Bella, in the meeting, informed the client that she would be emailing him a copy of the contract for his signature. She asked that the client email back the signed signature page of the contract only. She informed the client work will begin upon receipt of the wire deposit. And her being the smart businesswoman that she is, she also informed the client that the balance had to be paid in full before the date of the event. Later that day, Bella overhears Charity and Benjamin discussing, it was disgusting too, but they was discussing what they were going to wear to the backyard party. So the day of the event is now here. Bella was present at the mansion to oversee the setup. Where was the other two? Who knows? Getting ready for the backyard party. Once her plans were properly executed, she left her 2 assistants to work with the chef and to make sure that the transition from black tie to thug life backyard party went well. She had set it up so that 6 hours after the 2 assistants that was there was replaced with 2 more assistants who would be responsible for locking up the mansion once the backyard party was over with at 4 a.m. Someone was scheduled to let the cleaning crew in at 6 a.m. the next day so that the keys can be submitted back to the property management company once the cleaning was done on the same day before 4 p.m. See, Bella is about the money. She ain't gonna go over a day and have to pay for an extra day. We're gonna get this done and get it done, so it's all about the coins. We don't need to pay for an empty house if we're not using it. All went well. There were only minor damages to the flower bed. Some glassware was broken, some dishes was broken. The insurance covered the cost of that minor damages. Bella was so happy to hear that the damages was minor. Even though she had insurance coverage for major damages, she was happy to hear it was minor because that forms a relationship with the property management who would allow them to rent more mansions or property under their name, under their umbrella, because they took care of the place. Charity and Benjamin, they did not show up at work that following Monday after the event. So Bella was concerned because she knew they was at that backyard party. She didn't attend the backyard party. She left beforehand, but she knew that her two partners showed up for the backyard party. So she was concerned. She left several messages on their phones without any reply back from them. So Bella said, well, the work must go on. She continued to work as she waited for her partners to show up at work. The client had referred a female friend to Euphoria because this female friend was at the party and liked what she saw. So the client referred her to the company. So this female friend who walks into the company without an appointment, letting the receptionist know that she was referred by their client who had just had an event that Friday evening, and she asked to see someone about having an event of her own. So she expressed to the receptionist that she wanted to have a black tie party for her parents' 50th wedding anniversary with all the elegant details of the black tie party that was at the event she attended. She wanted the exact same thing for her parents. So the receptionist calls Bella, and Bella asked the receptionist to escort the client to the conference room. So Bella meets the client in the conference room. Bella introduced herself to this newly potential client. She says, "Hello, my name is Bella. It's a pleasure to meet you. I'm glad and happy that you are here today and that you were referred to us by our client." So this client, potential client, replied back to Bella and say, "Hello, Bella. My name is Felicia, but everyone calls me Peaches. You can call me Peaches." "Thanks, Peaches," Bella states. "It's a pleasure to meet you. Would you like a bottle of water before we sit down to discuss what brought you in this morning?" "No, thank you. But if you have some wine or champagne, I will take a glass." "Sure," states Bella. "Would you like red or white wine?" "Red would be good," replied Peaches. After pouring wine into a glass, Bella and Peaches began to discuss the details of the event she would like for her parents. As Bella was making notation of the discussion, Peaches asked if Charity and Benjamin was okay after what happened at the backyard party. Bella froze in thought before being able to speak. She didn't know what to say. All kind of things rushed through her head because she knew she had been trying to reach them all morning and they wouldn't reply back. So she tried to remain professional and calm And she asked Peaches, "Why do you ask, are they okay? What happened at the backyard party that caused you to inquire about their well-being?" So Peaches, being one of those chicks that love to tell you all about it, she said, "Well, Charity and Baby Boy was hugged up all night." Then Peaches continued, "Benjamin kept following them around the backyard asking Charity if she was all right. Baby Boy got mad tired of Benjamin getting in him and Charity's business. So he told Benjamin that he was going to check him if he didn't go somewhere and sit down. Benjamin tried to explain to Baby Boy that they own the company that put the event together and they don't get down the way they do. Oh, now he want to become Mr. Professional when someone who is a thug wants to check him. So now he tuck his tail between his leg and want to become professional." So Baby Boy shouts at Benjamin saying, "Dude, you are here partying hard like the rest of us. So now that your girl wants to be by my side, you want to act like you are better than me. You don't have enough money to be better than me, homeboy." Benjamin. What is he gonna do now? So Peaches continue. At this point, Peaches says, Benjamin tells Baby Boy, "You got us twisted." Oh, what? He's gonna man up? He's gonna get strong? What? You got us twisted? "We are here to oversee the property only." Oh, okay, he had a moment. Okay, he jumped back to being, okay, that scared person. Now, that man up shrinked real quick. Okay, "We are here to oversee the property only. We are not here to indulge in any other activities," states Benjamin. The thug boy, Baby Boy, he wasn't having it. Benjamin tells Baby Boy, "It's obvious you gave her something that is against our policy when socializing with our clients." I mean, he really went soft. Okay, now you Mr. Professional. "Yeah, right," replied Baby Boy. "You could have fooled the hell out of me. I heard how you two get down in the office with the clients. See, that's why you got to stay professional. Because now you and Charity is the talk that spreads among the clients about how you get down in the office. That can tarnish the reputation of a company." So Benjamin tried to reach for Charity. After Baby Boy states, "I heard how you two get down in the office with the clients," he goes and tries to reach for Charity, who was looking like a zombie when Baby Boy clocked him. Whoa. Baby Boy straight out clocked him as he reached for Charity, laying him out. Suddenly, Charity comes out of zombie land. She runs out the backyard, down the street screaming. 20 minutes after she runs out, the police shows up with the ambulance. At this point, the party was over. So Bella, being the smart business lady that she is, she asked Peaches, "What time did the police show up?" See, Bella know that client paid for that party to last until 4 a.m. She wasn't into giving back no refunds. So she being smart, let me catch this woman while she got diarrhea of the mouth and ask her, what time did the police show up? Peaches said, oh, it was around 3:45 a.m. As Junebug was leaving, he said, well, we got our money's worth, although the party ended 15 minutes early. Bella thanks Peaches for the details of what happened. She informed Peaches that her assistant will contact her to set up a Zoom meeting to go over the contract. Bella escorted Peaches out of the office. Later that day, Charity and Benjamin walks into the office wearing sunglasses. Bella asked them both to come into her office, and then she demanded to see their faces. Take off the sunglasses. Now, I need to see y'all faces. You go, Bella. Benjamin was covering a black eye, and Charity was covering red eyes. Obviously, states Bella, it had to be one hell of a party for the two of you to waltz in here 3 days later looking like you party all weekend. I do not want to hear any explanation from the two of you. I just need you two to listen and listen only. Whatever you two need to do to get over being starstruck or celebrity struck, do it, shouts Bella. Do it. Because I refuse to work with partners who only wants to party with the clients. She said, please keep in mind, we are not equal partners. She's letting them know. She owns a higher share in the company than they do. She informed them, I have no problem buying out your share in order to protect this company reputation. It took too long to build what we have here. Celebrities come to us because they like our work and trust us. Please do not tarnish the trust they place in us by acting like possessed groupies. You have to understand that celebrities are people like you and I. They happen to be publicly known for their work. Complimenting their talent and paying to see their performance should be enough. Stop putting them on a pedestal because they were not publicly admired because for their talent. Stop putting them on a pedestal because they are publicly admired for their talent. Not they are. So you're going to put them on a pedestal. You're going to worship them like they're a mini God. She was not putting them down for being who they are. That's not what Bella was doing. She was not putting them down. What she's saying to them is, before they became publicly known for their talent and made a name for themselves, they was just like you and I. You wouldn't have want to party with them and worship them and put them on a pedestal then. So it's okay to let them know you admire them for their work. It's okay to compliment their talent. It's okay to pay for their performance, because when you pay for their performance, you saying to them, I admire your work. I like your work. I'm going to take my money and my time and come see you. But at the same time, you have to understand they're human just like you and I. Don't make them a god because they are now publicly known for their talent. So she expressed to them that they were to stop, and she meant for it to stop now. She expressed to Charity and Benjamin, you have to start acting more professional. You have to set the tone for what you expect from your clients, because they're going to treat you according to what you give out. If you give out professionalism, and then that's how they're going to treat you. They're not going to come to you with a bottle of Hennessy and smoking dope in the office and talking crazy to you when you at one of their parties. They're not going to check you and lay you out, because they're going to see you as a professional person who did a darn good job for them putting together an event. So she's letting them know, get yourself together, because if you don't, I would make sure I buy out your share, and I would end this partnership. So get over it was her last words to them. Get over it now. What do you think happened? Leave your comments. Leave a single word. What do you think should happen? Let me know. Maybe there'll be a part 2 to this based on your comments. Click the thumbs up and the subscribe button to receive notifications of more articles from the Book of Life. Be blessed and safe. Peace.